think the partnership has really exceeded all of our expectations. Just the great people, the great relationships that we've been able to forge through the partnership has been wonderful. One of the goals for WestSide was to not only look at how we can take from outside agencies or the things that we need to ask for from outside organizations to come to WestSide and do, but to also look at how we can give back. And I think our partnership with your church has been just phenomenal in letting us see a direct way. We come and volunteer at the family monthly dinners for the community, and that's a great way. And the staff have been, and when we've had some students there as well, those folks have been really moved by the work of your church, but then also being able to participate in that, from the WestSide standpoint. And
part of my position here is I run the parent involvement group that we've ran pretty much for about the past 2 years. One of the truly best things that we have done with this group was trying to look at how we can partnership with different community organizations. And that's how we got involved with Grace Baptist Church and Keith. And how that started in the beginning of the year was we really looked at ourselves as a school as taking from a lot of people. And what that is schools will call up and ask people to donate things. We'll ask people to come in and volunteer. But we don't always reciprocate and give back. And so this year we really wanted to be able to do that. And as much as was given to us, we wanted to give back to the other organization. And so the relationship with Grace Baptist Church has been fantastic. Keith has come to all our parent involvement meetings this year. In those meetings, we try to plan different events where we try to get parents involved in our schooling. We also looked at those meetings of things we could do at Grace Baptist Church. And one of the best things I think we've done this year has been able to partner with them with their community meals. Once a month, they offer a free community meal to anybody that wants to come in. And so a lot of our staff and their children have gone down and helped serve the meal to the community members. We've gotten to know a lot of people from the church. We've gotten to meet different community members that have come to the meals. And I take my whole family. They love it. My son always asks, when's the next community meal? So that's one of the great things we've been able to do. On the flip side, 2 of those community meals we've had here at WestSide. We had one in September to kind of like kick off the year. And we also have one at the end of the year. With that, Keith still invites community members to come up to the school, so they are still a part of that.
The monthly community dinners, the students especially who have been able to participate in coming and helping serve there have been very moved, very touched, and just also made very aware of the circumstances of some folks in our community and things they can do to help. So I think to broaden that and to bring, more of our families, more of our students into that experience would be wonderful.
Some of the things that I feel we've benefited from is being able to serve others. I think that's great for our staff to do outside of our school. I think Keith's parishioners have really enjoyed coming up here and working on some of the different, we've had some maker nights where some of his parishioners have come up and volunteered and been able to work with our kids.
Through the partnership with the church and with Keith, I had the chance to participate in the Lead Like Jesus workshop. The workshop helped me to learn ways to incorporate Christian values in the workplace and how to put those ideas in place working with coworkers and my students. The workshop also helped me to learn ways to lead by having Jesus in my head, heart, and hands. I look forward to working with Keith more and maybe partnering in some new activities at the school. In the past, I've been a little bit hesitant to lead prayer groups before and after school, but this gives the possibility of maybe working with Keith or somebody else in the church to do this type of activity to bring the church and school together.
And so I think the future for this is really limitless. I think that as we go through, we're being able to find different ways that we can help each other. One of the last things I know Keith is doing is when he comes to our spaghetti meal, which is actually tomorrow night, he has a brochure of different summer activities. And that's great information for our children to get out so they have things they can do that are safe, activities they can do where they can socialize with positive people and have a place to go. And it also allows our parents, if they don't have a church to go to, they can be able to go to that church and establish some positive relationships. So I have nothing but positive things to say. I think this is one of the best things we've done. I've been here for 10 years. I think it's one of the best things I've been able to partner with.
For folks from your church, we've always wanted to do mini courses or like specialized mini courses where kids could go to things that interest them. And I think probably a lot of people at your church would have, they can crochet, they can do woodworking, they can do different things like that. They could come and share their skills, their talents with our students. I think that the larger thing is to realize that we're all in service for the good of the community.
And I really look forward to all the things that we are able to do in the future.